Okay, well, let me ask this question. If you see a woman dressing provocatively, let's say ass out, tits out, whatever, she walking, and every two steps she got to pull a skirt down, pull whatever down. But then you get in a setting where, let's just say a bar, a nightclub, whatever. This woman is talking to you now.
Okay.
She's saying things to provoke or hint at fuck me or whatever. And it's like, for one, you've come out dressed in a manner that looks like you going. You easy.
Yeah, no, you want attention. If you're dressing like that, it's for attention.
Right.
You're not doing that for yourself. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you're not. And that's fine. Peacocks have colorful ass feathers. Why?
Because they want attention.
To mate, to get attention.
Yeah.
So if Shorty want to wear some fucking coochie cutter shorts with her ass out, with the bottom of her ass cuff out, she wants attention. She just wants it from who she wants it from, right?
And then secondly, now that you are out dressed provocatively, like you showing whatever.
She's showing her panty.
Right. And now you're in this setting, you may see a guy or girl, whatever your preference is. And now you walk up to them or they approach you, whatever, and now you're saying provocative things to them. Like in that, now it's just like you've already opened the door by dressing and presenting yourself how you are.
Yeah.
And even if you are a man or a woman that knows how to control their emotions and their urges and all of that, now you're, on another hand, trying to figure out how to conduct yourself in this conversation.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? If you are in that environment, and for me, and I'll say 90% of people who put themselves in that environment, you're looking for something when you go out.
100%.
You're looking for a good time. You're looking to have a party. You're potentially looking to fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when you originally posed the question, if a woman is dressing like this, is she provoking something, right?
Is she provoking or targeting herself?
Yeah, no. The answer to that is no, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's provoking attention, but she's not provoking anything to happen because maybe she doesn't find what she's looking for. Mm-hmm. Maybe the guy that she's interested or the type of person she's interested just isn't there. And that's perfectly okay. But you were looking for attention from somebody, right?
Absolutely.
So in that sense, I don't think she's provoking anything. But once you get further into your description of things, oh, she's saying this, she's saying that, she's doing this, she's doing that. But I had to learn this, right, as I got older. As the man, just let shit fall in your lap. Don't pursue shit. Don't pursue a motherfucking thing. Don't ask for no pussy. Don't, and mind you, this is being single, being out. This is not in a relationship because that's a completely different. That's a completely different thing. But I'm talking to the single dudes that be out, be wanting to try to fuck these hoes. Don't force nothing. Don't even go out for them.
Yeah.
Right?
Go out for your
but
pleasure.
like go out because you know they're gonna be there. But don't go out thinking, oh, I'm getting some pussy tonight.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck that. Nah, go out, be seen. I promise you. The more you ignore these hoes, especially the ones that are trying to get chose, oh man, they want to fuck you so bad.
Absolutely.
They want to fuck the shit out you just because you're not giving them attention. Let that shit fall on your lap though, and let her lead, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you're letting the female lead, you can never be accused of anything.
Yeah.
Right? You don't gotta walk up to the bitch and slap her ass. That bitch will put that ass on your hand if she wants to.
And that shit irritates me so bad. Cause like, for one, it's a double standard, but it's a fucked up double standard on the men's part.
Yeah. Because
women all day long come up to you, touch you, grab you, say whatever they want, and it's supposed to be overlooked, but a man does it and it's the end of the fucking world.
Okay, so here's my thing though, right? We live in a world where there are double standards.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a world where one thing's expected of us, something else is expected of them, right? We can be accused of this. It's not possible for them to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
As anybody, I don't care what you are, but I'm just speaking for men right now. What are we going to do? Stand here and bitch and cry about it? Because it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Us standing here and be like, oh, it's not fair. It's a double standard. Da-da-da, da-da-da, right? it's not doing anything though. It's not changing nothing. So you have the rules of the game. They're given to you. You learn these rules all growing up, right? You got to play within the rules. It's just like anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing in the NFL, you got to play by the fucking rules.
Okay. Now taking it a step further, you approach a woman, you may grab her, touch her, maybe even just speak to her.
Okay.
And this kind of just falls into like we talked like way earlier into our episodes, but rejection. Like you get rejected.
You just got to take that.
Right. But let's say you walk up to a girl, you may smack her on the ass, not grab her arm, but like
smacking a bitch on the ass. Okay, listen, I'm a
it
wild.
happens,
And I know it does.
It happens.
And I know it does. And I'm a wild ass boy. But like smacking a girl on the ass, you really like I don't understand.
But what I'm saying is like you do that, a woman 9 times out of 10 she gonna turn around and slap the shit out of you.
And that's straight. That's fine.
A woman walk up to a man, grab his dick, grab his ass, touch all on him, whatever. He turn around, he slap shit out of her. That's fucked up. Now that's an assault.
I mean, either way, it's an assault. But, yeah, the bitches do be bold, right?
Bold as fuck.
But there's a way to go about that.
Cause they walk up on us
because
maybe a twerk song happened and they want to throw ass on us. We walk up, R. Kelly playing, and we slide our dick on them. Now it's fucked up. Bro, now it's sexual harassment.
Randomly sliding your dick on a bitch is crazy.
Randomly, a woman randomly walking up and throwing ass on you because a twerk song is playing. She think you cute and let me throw ass on you. If I'm like, nah, I don't want that.
But just curve her.
Cool, but they continue to pursue. Now you push the bitch down.
Move it to the side. There's ways to get about
100%.
Right? And I know this because I have to do this, right? I hate giving stories. I hate giving current stories. I get in trouble for current stories. But I love y'all. Y'all my family, so I'm going to give a story, right?
Right.
Last night, I'm working, right? A bitch come up to me and offered me $40 and a kiss. $40 and a kiss to help her out with what she wants, right? Mm-hmm. Bitch was busted. Bitch was ugly. Bitch did not look good. Not even a little bit. Mm-hmm. I said, ma'am, I'll take your $40, but I am not interested in the kiss.
Keep your kiss.
She said, well, I know I just smoked your cigarette, like my breath probably stink, whatever. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it don't have shit to do with the cigarette. You could have had the freshest breath in the earth. Guess what? I don't want to kiss you.
Everything to do with your breath, bitch.
It don't have a single thing to do with your breath.
Better than me.
Nah, if you would have seen her, you would have been like, it don't matter if she got the
no fair.
But also, like, there's other things that factor in, you know? I got to be respectful, you know? And so that fall into my lap, whatever. And I'm like, I take your money. Don't get me wrong. Money talks, but no. But the way I went about it, I'm good. Push up off of me. Like,
fair. No, I get that.
And especially, like, if you're stern with people, like, I know you said dude coming up and slapping a woman's ass, they turn around and slap him, right? Most of the time, that's not even what happens, though. Most of the time, they, like, turn around and, like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the time, it's not a physical reaction. But if you're stern and assertive enough with anybody, whether that's a female or a male, they're going to get the point.
100%.
And if they don't, that's when shit gets physical. You know? The same thing, like, hey, yo, slide up off me. For whatever the reason may be, right? I'm not into you. Bitch, you got too much ass. Bitch, you got too much belly. Whatever it may be. Bitch, you only got 1 foot. Oh, he on a peg leg and shit.
1 foot is crazy. Bro, I've never seen that in real life. Somebody having a peg leg. I've never seen
I don't think a peg leg exists. I've seen prosthetics, but I don't think like a actual piece of...
It exists.
How you know you never seen it in real life?
I'm almost certain that it exists. There is some country ass motherfucker.
A peg leg is crazy.
I'm sure somebody on God's green earth has a peg leg. I'm sure of it. They make crazy things.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Do Say Nights with LV, episode 129.
Sure.
That is Lonnie. I am Victor, your famous Mexican.
Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us. And YouTube. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that one. Don't know how. That's our best and biggest platform other than TikTok. But yeah, continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us. If you don't, you still fucking with us. Because you're still worried about what the fuck we doing. We tuning in with y'all every single fucking week. And we back again with a fucking banger.
I'm just going to keep it real with the people. I don't like to lie to these people.
Mm-hmm.
Lonnie's going to take a break after this episode.
I am.
He'll be gone for a little bit. But he will be back with us shortly.
Most definitely.
He just needs a break. But for you guys, for the people, right? Because, you know, the famous Mexican, he don't always like being famous so much, you know? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a burden. But for I love you so much, I will be here for you guys each and every week. And we got a lot in store for you. Got a wild summer coming up. I'm not even going to promise a merch drop because I'm going to just surprise them with that. And y'all don't even know about season 2 yet. Right? But I'm giving too much away. Right? You think it's gay for your homeboy to heart your text?
Nah. That's just like,
Bro.
Is it gay that you be sending the fingernail emojis to me when you want to be sassy?
But I was going to go somewhere with this, right?
Okay.
But let's start with the text, right?
Okay.
I think it's kind of crazy for a grown man to love your text. Don't love my text as another grown man.
Why? What significance or what
I don't think
weirdness
you
is
should be
behind it?
I don't think you should be responding to my text like with the actual responses.
Mhm.
I don't think you should be doing that at all as a grown man.
Like reacting to the message?
Yeah, like that's sus.
I don't think so.
Like if it's funny to you, type out LOL, LMAO, LMFA, whatever. Just type that shit out.
Instead of just sending
The
a
laughing
laughing
emoji, yeah.
reaction.
But on Instagram it's different. Like on social medias it's different.
How?
Because like TikTok, for instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a streak with somebody.
Mhm.
If you just send back a laughing emoji, like you continue a streak. Like I understand that.
But you can also react to the
actual
TikTok.
video itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't react to my iMessage. That's sus, bro.
It's literally the
That's
same
sus, bro.
thing, just
Nah,
a
it's
different
sus, bro.
app.
Exactly.
So how is that
And it
suspect?
being on iMessage makes it sus.
What is the difference?
Like I had I'm just gonna say one of our friends
Mm-hmm.
loved one of my messages the other day.
Okay.
I really wanted to text him back and be like, you fucking I can't say the word. That's crazy, bro.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And if I send you a picture or something, you better not fucking love that shit.
Okay. Sending a picture versus a text message as a man to another man and you love it, that's different.
That's what I'm saying.
But if
it's like an order.
a text message, like if you be like, if it's my birthday, you see me text like, hey bro, happy birthday, bro, whatever.
Text me back and say appreciate it, fam.
I'm a heart the bitch.
I don't know.
I'm a heart the bitch, but I am gonna text back.
Don't tell me you love what I just sent you.
That's almost saying don't say I love you.
Well,
Now, granted, we don't.
That's
Now, granted, we don't even tell each other we love each other.
Exactly. That's
sometimes.
a whole nother. Sometimes it's crazy. That's just a whole nother discussion, though.
It's almost the same though.
I feel like saying I love you is crazier than loving my message.
I don't think so.
Next, you're gonna be like Baby and fucking Wayne and be kissing each other on the lips.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
See, like this is how shit evolves. It starts with hearting a text message, and it ends with a kiss on the lips. Now you kissing your homeboy every time he leaves you.
I would never.
So
take
stop
it up.
loving text messages.
No, you can't tell me how to fucking text.
But do you think it's crazy, or do you think dudes get too comfortable with shit they do with their girl and like do it with their homeboys too?
If they doing something with, I feel like you should separate that. Because like you shouldn't be doing shit that you do like with your girl, with your homeboys.
Well, no, it's just like certain phrases, certain
No,
ways you
fact.
talk.
No, I
'Cause,
get
like,
what you're saying.
Like real shit. obviously, and I feel like most people like this. I talk differently here
Then with your girl.
than with my girl.
100%.
I like when me and the homies together, it's gonna be different than when I'm speaking to my woman or any woman for that.
Yeah, like when we hear or we with the guys or whatever, like it's gonna be a different banter. Like we gonna talk harsh shit, whatever.
Like I don't be saying bitches every other word when I'm with my girl.
That's fair.
And it's not out of respect neither. It's just you talk to different people.
It's
different
different.
ways. Like I talk to my puppy differently than I talk to my niggas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, like
Yeah.
you gotta use that little gay ass like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You gotta
like
put like a little.
now, do me and my girl talk shit to each other and just like in general, 100%. But when it comes to talking shit with my niggas versus talking shit with my girl, it's a totally different banter. Am I gonna keep it real? Am I gonna say what the fuck I want to? Yeah, it may be a slightly filter on it. Cause I'm not gonna be like talk to my girl, be like, hey my nigga, like I'm never gonna do that. And I don't expect her to be like, if she needed like a home girl out of me for a slight second, I don't expect her to be like, bitch. Like, nah.
Bro, I swear to God. I swear to God. And you know that word don't even bother me.
Yeah.
But don't call me bitch like I'm a You feel me?
Cause females do
'Cause
be
don't
dragging
do
that
that.
shit out. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause I hear my sister be talking to her, like her female friends, whatever. Or she may be talking amongst my sisters, cause they do that shit. They be calling each other bitch and shit. But like it don't be in a
But
malicious way.
But there's a difference between bitch and bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like if my girl came to me and she needed a home girl and she like, bitch, I'm like, nah, check that shit.
I'm gonna punch the bitch in the Adam's apple.
Yeah, it's still babe.
Oh God.
Like, call me babe. Don't call me bitch. And no, I can't. But like I get it. It is a difference between you being like bitch to somebody versus bitch. Like dragging that shit out. You drag that shit out with me,
Hey,
I'm about to drag your ass
Hey,
out.
can we talk about how it's different between calling your homie like a fuck nigga, a bitch ass nigga, and then like just calling a random person it?
Oh, 100%. Like with y'all, with you and the guys, like I might be like hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, whatever, and it might be in a cool, laughing, joking kind of way. But a random ass thing come off the street, be like, yeah, you a hoe ass nigga. It's how you saying this shit.
Yeah.
I say this shit all the time. Like, it's not about what you say. Sometimes it is, but it's about how you say it.
Like I might answer the phone with you, be like, "What's up, fuck nigga?" Like,
Right.
It's not like I'm trying you. It's just like I'm
That's
fucking
just how.
with you.
Yeah,
I'm
that's how
fucking with you, right?
That's how we kick it. Like that's how we talk to each other.
And like I feel like people think that it's okay to say that to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't walk up to me in public not knowing me and be like, "What's up, fuck nigga?" Now I gotta slap you, right? Like now we gotta get
I feel
physical.
like it's disrespectful,
Hey,
especially when you don't know me.
did I ever explain why I be slapping grown men? Did I ever explain why I do that?
Mm-mm.
So like, mind you, obviously my hands work, but I'll slap somebody because I want you to know that I think of you as a female. I think
Right.
of you as a hoe. Like, you nothing to me. So if I open hand slap you, like, I'm not even going to give you the respect to punch you.
Oh, no. I feel like an open hand slap is more disrespectful than
The
punching.
open hand slap is like daring you to try something,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And don't get knocked out off the slap.
Bro, if somebody get knocked off of this.
Like, not only are you being disrespected by being open-handed slapped, but like if you get slapped hard enough to where you get knocked out, you can't say no.
Because this ain't power
I expect
slap.
I expect you to go back to the car when you wake up.
This ain't the power slap league.
Mm-mm.
Like, we not sitting here like winding up and shit.
Mm-mm.
It's a one take Drake. You got to go one time, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that's more disrespectful than being just knocked out, punched, whatever. Because now it's like
You ever seen somebody get slapped and have a handprint on their face?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, I done seen somebody's face not even turn red, but like purple.
Purple is crazy.
Because their face was like
Pale? It
pale.
had to be pale.
For one,
as
it was
fuck.
pale, yeah, but like that shit turned into a bruise. That's how hard they got slapped.
Immediately?
Yeah.
You know how
Like it went red, but like immediately changed colors. So like it was a white person, obviously.
you be all right, fuck. I'm gonna try to double back. You be calling your homeboys BBG?
Fuck does that mean?
Baby girl?
No, bro. Only you do that goofy shit.
Bro, that shit. Alright.
Only you do that goofy shit.
Yeah, I be throwing the fingernail polish emoji on that shit too.
Yeah, that shit is dumb. Like the first time you sent me that, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is this? Did you hit the wrong button? You're like, no, I meant to send it. Like, You sassy motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, nah, that's the point.
no.
Caleb Williams in this bitch, you know?
I don't see him painting his fingernails pink.
They're purple. That emoji's purple.
Purple, pink, yellow, whatever.
Oh no, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying, like, you know Jared McCain?
Mm-hmm.
Same type of vibe. I feel like it's different. Like, there's a lot of different shit you could do with your homeboys that you
That you
just
can't do with your girl.
No, that you just can't do openly in the world.
Like what?
Like, if you want to say some sus shit because everybody know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know that we be pulling hoes,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, we've been there, we done that. So, like, if I want to say some like, you know,
Gay ass shit.
just a little, yeah, just a little. I'm not even gonna say gay ass shit, but just a little, you know,
Like somebody look at you sideways.
like, hey yo, like, fuck is you talking
Yeah.
about?
I get it.
But like, not throw the no homo on the end.
Oh, just like sending out there raw.
Yeah, just send out the hey yo, hey
yo.
yo.
Prime example.
Send it out there raw.
Prime example.
Nah, but if I want to hit you up, like, what's up, sweet cheeks? Want to wake up? You know.
Yeah, you can't just say that random. Just nobody.
Nah.
Unless you're just genuinely trying to piss them off.
You said something before we went on air. You said something, and I was like, I know you've been talking to your girl too much because ain't no fucking way you should have said that to me. It was something about like, I'm gonna bring myself or something. I'm on the way. It was something like, it was like I'm on the way, but it was like a sassy way to say I'm on the way.
When we was on the phone?
No, when we was over here, when we was getting the drinks. We were setting up with these fucking swamp waters.
I think I said something about like I'm about to be ready or something like that.
Yeah, but it was like in a sassy way.
Didn't notice.
And it crossed my. That's what actually brought this topic on. I was like, this nigga been hanging out with his girl too much.
I didn't realize.
At least been talking to her too much because that was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. We here now. That's okay.
But it's okay to talk to your homeboys a little bit crazy sometimes.
Yeah. Because unless they just like a little punk ass bitch, they shouldn't take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Especially if y'all been friends
But
long
also,
enough.
like, we could roast each other about this
Oh,
shit.
100%. Just don't, like, if you take it the wrong way, now I'm about to think you a sensitive ass little girl.
Like that one time I seen you laying on your stomach with your ass in the air, you know? Like, we still gonna make jokes about this shit.
Niggas just be lying, like.
That nigga was sleeping in the Airbnb, tooted and booted.
I'll insert the picture here.
There's no picture.
There's a picture.
There's a picture?
Nigga, I'll pull the picture up for you.
I took a picture? It had to have
somebody.
been
It
me.
was because you was on FaceTime with somebody and they took the picture.
I was on FaceTime with somebody.
I think you was on FaceTime with Wyatt.
No, White was there.
Wyatt was on FaceTime with you.
No, I seen it with my own eyes.
Somebody took a picture.
I mean, I'm not denying there's a picture. I'm just saying I didn't know there was a picture.
I could find it.
I may have taken the picture.
Probably. But
I probably did send that shit in the group chat. Because I'm an asshole like that. You know?
Right.
I got to put people on blast in the group chat.
And like I didn't take offense to it by any means. Like, I want that to be clear. It was funny. Like, that's why we still joke about it to today. Like,
but I would expect the same thing, right?
mm-hmm.
Like, if you came into my house, you walk in my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laying on the living room couch on my stomach with my feet up, like halfway up the back of the couch.
Right.
Like, I'd expect you to say some shit. Like, you fruity ass motherfucker, what is you doing?
Just like your birthday.
My birthday, what I did.
Not last year, but the year before.
When I passed out.
Right.
Yeah.
And we put you on the couch.
Yeah.
And
then you undressed me.
Hey, yo. See? Shit like that. Like, we can say shit like that to each other, amongst each other.
Yeah.
And it'd be okay. But yeah, like, and there's a picture, because I provided a picture for you.
It's a Polaroid.
It's a Polaroid.
This nigga got Polaroids of me. That's kind of crazy.
See?
Tell me that's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
Okay. No, it is.
I don't think so.
Bro, having Polaroids of your homeboy is crazy.
I don't really think so. At least I covered you up.
At least you did that.
Because I could have left you just
booty butt naked on my couch.
ass out,
Yeah.
dick out.
Dick stuck to my leg. Because you know I was sweaty.
That's not what I thought you said just now. Anyways, I'll find it out. I'll send it to you.
We need some fucking decorum.
Yeah, we need something. But yeah, no, I do agree with you. You should be able to do shit with your homeboys that you can't do out in the real world.
But you shouldn't be able to heart their text.
I think that's okay.
Nah, that's too far.
It's not like I'm sending an eggplant emoji back, like, or something.
I'm laughing because you know I do that shit.
Yeah, you would do that
I
shit.
would do that shit.
I could see you doing that shit.
I like making motherfuckers like, you know I'm a troll though. I love trolling. Trolling is my favorite thing.
Yeah, you do definitely.
All right, before we move on to the next topic, we're going to take a quick smoke break. All right, now we got actual shit to talk about today, right?
Okay.
But I want to stay on the bullshit. Because I came up with a couple of these bullshit topics.
Okay.
So I'm going to get to the next one. All right?
Okay, go ahead. I'll wait.
Would you rather be... Now, just listen to it. Just listen to it. You don't have to react like suddenly, all right?
Okay.
Would you rather be with a single mother who has just one body? So the only person she ever fucked was her baby dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they got together when they was in high school, had a baby, they was together, married for a long time, got a divorce, right? Or the slut who got 100 bodies but no kids. And I want the internet to answer this too, because I know this should be a debate, right? I feel like there's a lot of people on each side.
So just for clarification, you find out, you ask, whatever, however, you know that this girl, the slut, has 100+ bodies.
But here's the thing. Well, that was going to be part of my defense in that. You don't have to know that. You don't have to know. But, like, you know. Like, Shorty got a reputation. You know she get around. It don't even have to just be 100. It could be more than 100. It could be, like, approaching 100. But what I'm saying is, like, the girl who got a hella bodies, you know at least 4 niggas that she done slept with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 7. Maybe 10. Right?
Okay.
Or the girl that you know only got one body, but there's proof of the one body that she has because she got the kid.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 completely different situations. And it's 2 completely different pros and cons that come with it.
I'm not going to lie. Me personally, because of my preference, I'm taking just the single mother with one kid with one body. Only because if I know this girl has been around and I know she's been with however many people, whether I know it's 50 of the people or whether I know it's 5 people, some of these people could be my homeboys and I would never know.
You know, sometimes you and your homeboy hit the same bitch and you don't even know it.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't even know it.
Like, so, like, I don't want that to be a thing. So I would definitely take the baby mother, the single mom with one body, one kid, whatever, and the proof of that versus having the slut. Because I also don't want nothing ran through.
Okay, so listen.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's worse than the slut who also has a kid. Let me start with that, right? Like, if you combine both of these things, oh boy, are you in a terrible situation.
Yeah.
Okay? But there's a few cons that come with the single mother. Mm-hmm. One of them being the kid. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not saying that the kid is a con. What I'm saying is there's a lot that goes into dating somebody with a kid. Mm-hmm. Scheduling becomes an issue. Not being the priority of your relationship becomes an issue because you're not at that point. Like, the kid's the priority. So, like, 100%. that becomes an issue. Dealing with a child becomes an issue because, like, if you're single and you don't have any children and now you're being introduced into a child's life, you're being introduced into their routine. Like, I'm not saying that it's, like, a negative, but it is an issue because you have to adjust to it, right? Mm-hmm. I think, like, people misconstrue when I say issue, that doesn't necessarily mean a negative. It just means, like, it's something that has to be addressed.
Yeah.
Right? There's so much that comes with that, right? There's also cons that come with her only having one body. Because there's certain things she might not have tried before, she might not have done before, she don't know how to do. But listen, think about getting with a girl that only got one body that don't know how to suck dick.
Teacher.
That's fine. I am at an age where I shouldn't be having to be teaching anybody shit.
100%.
And you know, I typically try to date within my age range, within 3, sometimes I'll stretch it 4 years, 3-4 years, right?
Yeah.
But like I'm not trying to go too low. I'm not trying to go too high.
Right.
I might stretch up a little bit. The up is fun, bro.
The up is
They
fun.
got experience.
Yeah.
But same thing. Like maybe Shorty got one body and yo shit, no homo, fit a little differently than his shit fit, if you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And like maybe you run into that. Or vice versa. Maybe his shit fit, no homo, a little bit differently than your shit fit.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got to deal with that.
You just got to bite that bullet, bro.
You see? So there's a lot that goes into dating the girl with just one body.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add the one kid on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add the baby daddy on top of it. Because regardless, even if there's like zero remnants of the baby daddy, he's not around, whatever, then you're dealing with trauma from that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're dealing with abandonment issues. Then you're dealing with, there's a lot, no matter what, there's a lot that goes into that, right? The girl with the 100 bodies who just be getting around, you got to know she here for a good time, not a long time. She has a track record that proves that.
Yeah, but I also don't want to be around with her. If we get to the point where we're dating or just talking or seeing each other exclusively, I don't want to get to the point where everywhere I walk into, it's going to be a chance that it's a nigga in there that she done fucked, and they going to think that it's okay to approach her or whatever.
Well, okay, no, I don't think that's the thing.
It definitely happens.
I don't think that's the thing.
It definitely happens.
So you've been with a
Not
girl.
like approaching in a manner where like trying to start shit, but like somebody approach your girl that you don't know, a man approach your girl,
So here's the thing, right?
and she be like, "Oh yeah, we used to fuck."
So like here's the thing, right? I think people are a little bit smarter than that when it comes to me, right? Because like there's one word that really describes me. I didn't describe myself this way.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know this word before I was described this way. But it's volatile. Right?
I remember this.
You remember this?
I remember this.
And like, I'm starting to slow down. I'm getting a little bit older. I'm starting to be a little bit more calm and shit, right? But I swear to God, bro. I think people know better than to play those games.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know that they know and that you know
Mm-hmm.
and that the general public knows. I'm a very what's the word? Territorial type of person, right?
You are.
Yeah, yeah. Just probably don't approach me when I'm around my food. You know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
I'm like a lion with food, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Don't approach me when I'm around my food. This can only end badly.
That's fair. I can understand that. I got a question.
Wait, I just want to, before you ask your question, I just want to clarify that I'm answering the girl with a lot of bodies because I don't ask that. Like a guy like me don't ask how many bodies you got, right?
Yeah.
So even if I know that the number is higher, I'm never going to know what the actual number is because I'm not asking.
Right.
So that's why I'm going with that one.
That's fair. No, I get that.
I can
Because
lie to myself
I'm
a
not.
little better.
Yeah, I'm not one to ask either. But if you openly tell me that, now I'm about to look at you crazy.
Because I had somebody tell me that one time,
Yeah.
and the number was over 200, and I was like,
Huh?
yeah. That ended up not going on very long, maybe a couple weeks.
200?
Over. And like,
Triple. I feel like like, cool. Live your life, enjoy your 20s, like whatever.
this person is a little bit older
Than you.
than me.
Again, enjoy your life, enjoy your 20s, enjoy just whatever. But like 200 people have been inside of you.
201.
201, 200, whatever, 276.
No. I was saying like plus
right,
one.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
like, god damn.
But okay, but when you get told that though, now you know.
And I really want to preface this by saying I'm not judging by any means.
I did.
It's just it's crazy to hear that from a woman.
See,
It's crazy to hear that as a person.
but like you give women too much credit.
I mean, I might.
Because we both know because we were /are
Mm-hmm.
because you can never put it away.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs,
Mm-hmm.
men are dogs. You know, like we know, we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Like a squirrel just trying to get a nut. You know, that happens. Now in this generation, women are the exact same way. You hold women to standards from 30, 40 years ago. You want like that 90s woman, that
I mean,
80s,
that's just
90s
how I
woman.
was raised.
But
So
also,
like,
but just listen, because you were raised around older women,
Mhm.
right? Like the woman who raised you is what, 34, no, like 50 years older than you. Almost.
well, probably over that. Yeah.
So you were raised with expectations of generations before and before and before, right?
100%. Yeah.
I was raised by the generation right before me.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of know how shit goes around here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I understand it wholeheartedly. I just
feel like that's why you give women too much,
probably,
like leniency and expectations and stuff. But yeah, nah, they, you know how Kendrick said they not like us?
Mm-hmm.
They just like us.
I,
They're just like us.
I just can't imagine a woman saying, "Oh yeah," just casually.
I don't even know how the conversation got to that, quite honestly, though.
I got over 200, but huh?
I think she was like,
I'm not about to add to
I
it.
think I had mentioned something about, like, I had said the word whores or something, right? We was
Mhm.
having a conversation. I had said a word that just like didn't sit right with her. Like she took offense to it. And she's like, well, how can you say that? Like somebody like me got 200 and da da da. And I was like,
You
ma'am,
can have that.
ma'am. Now obviously we were drunk. We had
Even
a few
better.
drinks. But ma'am. All right, cool. So I know how tonight's gonna go, and then I know how tomorrow's gonna go now. You're letting me know how it goes. Because you've done this 200 X amount. I'm not gonna go specifically.
Okay, sidebar. If you had to guess, in the however many years you've been fucking, how many times do you think you fucked?
How many times do I think I fucked?
Yeah, not the people, but just in general. How many times do you think you fucked?
Hold on, let me just do something real quick.
Okay.
Let me pull up this calculator real quick because like I got a number
Make sure you do your math right.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know you got a problem with
I
that.
got a number that I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divided by
is crazy.
No, I'm doing years.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'd say about 2,000.
Okay.
Because my number was a little bit over 2,500, right? Divided that by X amount of years, and ended up getting a number that was a little bit over 200 times a year, right? Now, we've had good years, we've had bad years, we've had years being in relationships, we've had years where we probably didn't fuck at all that year.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say averaging in the mid 150 area of that's about half a year of having sex that many days. That probably hits about right. Cause I know there's years that I went over 365. Like I fucked over 365 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was like 4 or 5 times a day. Like we didn't even have to hit every day because
I just
one
beat
day
you a
we'd go
couple times yesterday.
23 rounds.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my number might be over that.
Over 2. I'm giving a conservative estimate.
I mean, and I'm not saying like nothing crazy or anything, but I mean, I've been fucking for a minute now. And like you said, like there's gaps where you don't fuck, there's whatever. But just being, like you said, conservative, I feel like mine would probably, I wouldn't say over 3.
Just a 2,500 number, because I think I put 2,564 was the number that's the first number that popped in my head that I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I think it was like 213 a year for the amount of years, right? And so I was like, 213, that's a lot.
That is.
That's like
that's over
2/3 of a year.
Yeah.
Almost. I was like, I don't know that, given like the gaps. Cause like I want to say there was one year from like probably before my birthday till the Super Bowl. And I know the Super Bowl specifically because I remember this Super Bowl. But like from November, December till February, I didn't fuck like a single time.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
Missed out on a lot of fucking.
I mean, what 120 days?
So,
About
yeah.
So, yeah, that's 4 months of my life. Now, if we add masturbation into this, bro, my number is a well exceed 12,000.
Oh, I'll probably be up there.
If we're talking about like nuts in a lifetime, I'm probably pushing 20K.
I probably wouldn't say that much, but sure.
We're different people,
100%. Right, 100%.
So, funny story, right? Funny story. Hilarious story. My girl told me the other day that she thinks I have too much testosterone.
Why?
Because of my sex drive.
Maybe she's not giving it up enough.
Well, okay, but like a guy like me, so I hate saying this on here all the time because I know people see this and they're like, freaky ass boy. But like, since I've been 12 years old,
Mm-hmm.
I have nutted every single day of my life. Most days, multiple times. That's 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Times 365 days.
Let me do the math for you.
Yeah, you do the math.
$6,570.
Okay, so we're at 6,500. Mm-hmm. Now, we're not even talking about the days that I nutted 13 times.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, at 12 years old, like, we're still going strong till 30. Like, it's definitely an addiction. There's no denying that,
Mm-hmm.
right? But, like, I don't think I've ever been like, nah, I'm not in the mood today. Never once. It's kind of like a crack addict. They're never going to be like, nah, I'm not in the mood today.
I don't want no crack.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take
I don't want a crack. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they call it cracking. Because that shit's addictive.
I hate you, bro.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Oh,
you was about to ask a question like 20 minutes ago. We got sidetracked.
It's okay. That question came up. But so everyone knows, I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago, R&B Raymond and Brown tour got released.
Yeah.
Well, the announcement of it got released, and then like a week and a half later, the tour days got released, and just last week, pre-sale tickets went on.
Okay.
So following that, there's been a whole bunch of conversation online or whatever. Basically, the question was posed by a woman targeting us men as a target audience, obviously.
Course.
Basically saying like, why are men wanting to go to the Chris Brown and Usher Raymond concert?
You know what? You want to know what's crazy? So I said that I wanted to go to this concert, and somebody called me gay for it.
They said, as a man, why do you want to go see two men in concert knowing how they perform?
Fucking yo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
Go ahead.
Do you remember who asked this question?
It wasn't nobody
It was
important.
just random. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna because I wanted to address them.
Red Tavy, that's their name.
Red Tavia, right? It's because we get bitches.
And
The men who enjoy this type of music, the men who go to these concerts, it's because we pull bitches.
And I'm gonna say, because and just some people may know, like, I'm a person that go and read comments. So reading these comments, the first comment said, "What the fuck do you mean? For one, I like R&B music. These are two great artists. And two, I'm going for the bitches."
Exactly. But you know what I hate? You know what I hate? I hate a dude who only got one bitch.
So you hate me?
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's not what I'm saying.
okay. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about a dude who's in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
I hate a dude who only got one bitch who like that's all they've experienced in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Is single relationship. Single relationship. Single relationship. They never had no hoes. They never had no bitches. They never had 4 girls on their line at the same time, 6 girls on their line, 13 girls on their line at the same time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna understand this music. You're not gonna understand wanting to go see this performance if you've never been through that in life.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't make money, or they don't make music for niggas who don't get pussy, like Drake said. So that's the crowd I expect to overlook me.
Yeah. So a lot of these comments that I read, for one, like a lot of the guys, and there's no telling if these guys were single or in a relationship or whatever, but like a lot of the guys were saying, like, for one, I'm going for the females, like,
But also sometimes you go to functions just because you know the hoe's gonna be outside.
just because.
Like the hoe's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Let me put myself there. Why do motherfuckers go to the club? You think motherfuckers go to the club because they like to stare at other dudes staring
No.
at the bitch? No, the hoe's gonna be there.
But I do hate seeing in that kind of environment, that atmosphere, a dude just standing on the wall, but like you claim, I'm here to pull bitches.
Well, so there's a difference between going to do something and actually being able to do something.
Right.
And sometimes you just overestimate what you're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been the nigga standing on the wall before.
Right.
Years. You gotta go through things. You gotta learn through things, you know? But also it's like, oh, I'm too tough to dance. Right? And then you get around the one motherfucker who tough and do be dancing, and you like, oh shit. Like we can do that?
Right.
It's just something you gotta learn.
Yeah. So like just going down and reading, like a lot, like I said, a lot of it was I'm going for the bitches, but a lot of it was like, as a man, like I like music. Why can't I like R&B music? By two great ass artists that produce great music, that make love making music sometimes, that make shit that relates to a woman. And
You know what's the best type of music? Music that you can fuck to.
I was just about to say, like, both of these men have made hits that you can fuck to, that you can do foreplay to, like all of this shit. So it's like, if my girl came to me saying like, babe, you know this song by Chris Brown, babe, you know this song by Usher, and she get to playing and I'm just going with it, I'm singing the lyrics too, she can be like, oh, he in tune with music, like, then we can vibe off music too. That's another great thing you can have with a woman. Or even just as a man by yourself, like,
I was about to say, you don't even need women to
you
fucking...
don't.
Like, you ever listen to Privacy?
Yeah.
I could listen to that by myself. There ain't nothing wrong with... But then also, like, I could act it out.
People don't understand, like, these two gentlemen make music. They pave what...
But
even
also,
I'll even throw in the equation, and he has nothing to do with these two guys. Kelly.
Fuck that. Or I'm just gonna stick with Usher and Chris Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usher got not one of. Usher has the greatest cheating album of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who ever got caught cheating on their bitch loves the album Confessions.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel that. Again, you have to go through these types of things in life to understand it, though. You might not have no confessions because your girl ain't catch you fucking the bitch on the side that got one on the way.
Right.
But when you go through it and you understand that, oh shit, my girl found out about the girl on the side. I can relate.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes music good, when you can relate to it. That's what makes entertainment good, when you can relate to it.
But then also, I think either a man, I'm not sure who this is, they commented and said basically, or this is a man actually, he says, so women can go to an all-female concert and it'd be okay, but a man goes to a male performing concert and it's weird. Like, why can't we like that kind of shit?
Well, okay, so I'm not going to assume anything about the woman who posted this comment, but I have assumptions of what I think she is.
Sure.
They like to call everything gay.
Mm-hmm.
They love to call everything
Probably.
gay. Anything a man does is gay. Because they don't like men. And that's fine.
I just find that so crazy. Like, and we talk about it so much on here. What about how women specifically, feel like men are too sassy in this era or whatever? Because for one, they may do things that in women's eyes look crazy or weird or whatever, or we may stand up for ourselves by responding to you in a way where we're standing our ground or whatever, and now we being called sassy and shit like that or gay, and it just makes no sense. Like I've gotten into several arguments and debates with a woman because they thought that they were going to talk to me any kind of way, and I stood on my shit and I said what the fuck I said to him, and now was all of a sudden, oh, he being too sassy and he arguing with a female, and like, no, you're just not gonna walk all over me. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way, anything like that. Like I just feel like it's weird for you women to say certain shit like that.
I think it's weird for women to have an opinion and speak
I
up.
hate this nigga, bro.
Actually have an opinion on anything.
Yeah, like you're not gonna emasculate me by
You saw I whispered it this time?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
You're not gonna emasculate me because I want to go see two great artists perform. Like it makes no sense.
And where's my fucking lasagna?
But yeah, I just wanted your insight on that.
You know what this reminds me of? I seen this dude on TikTok,
Mhm.
and he was reading comments, and he was like, "Men used to go to war. Men used to go to war. Men used to go to war." And he was like, "Yeah, we used to slap bitches for talking back to us too, and we used to have 2 wives, and they wasn't allowed to say shit about it."
I remember you showing me that. Yeah.
But like, same concept, right?
Mhm.
Cool. You want to call it sassy? You want to say this? Men should start acting like men again. All right, cool. But you take the whole package if you get it, right?
Yeah.
You want men to start acting like men again. You want them to be tough again. You want them to go to war. All right, cool. I got you. But also, right? Talk back, you get your ass beat. Not dead ass. And I'm fucking other bitches because you have no say in what I do with my life. I'm going to smoke, drink, do whatever the fuck I want, gamble, and you got no say in it. Right? We can go back to that. Hey, listen, if y'all women want to sign a petition, I will fight for your rights, right? You guys want to go back to the kitchen, I got you.
I hate you.
You can't have it both ways. I said this last week.
Yeah.
We're not giving somebody everything.
Mhm.
Right? You can't have equality, freedom, rights, an opinion, be able to tell men what to do. Like, no, we're not letting you control the fucking world.
Yeah.
Y'all got us fucked up. We're not letting people walk all over us. We're going to say whatever the fuck we want. We're going to do whatever the fuck we want. You don't like it? You don't have to deal with it. I got probably 30 bitches that walked away. If you don't like it, you don't got to deal with it.
I just feel like this shit is crazy. And how women view what men do nowadays.
Same thing. You know how they're always like, why is men speaking on women's business?
Mm-hmm. Same concept.
Why are women speaking on men's business?
It's crazy.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Yeah, that's all with that.
All right. I know you've been on social media for like a week and a half, right? But something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you live under a fucking rock, you know this happened.
Mm-hmm.
This is the biggest thing going on in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I'm very excited about. The Iceman is finally coming.
I did hear about
The Iceman is finally coming. Drake put out a sculpture in Toronto, had fucking streamers going crazy, had the general public going crazy. The release date was in the ice, right? The release date was in the ice. And it took a day and a half, but a streamer went, took a drone, flew it over, seen where the bag was that had the release date booklet in it, right? Went, fished it out, got it out, took it to Drake's house, took it to the embassy, and unveiled the release date in front of his driveway. The Iceman is coming May 15th.
May 15th.
And we're fucking ready for it.
He's dropping dates.
That's when the album comes out.
Oh,
the album is out
gotcha. Okay.
May 15th.
I did see that big ass sculpture or whatever that he put in the middle of somewhere.
It was just a parking lot in Toronto.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything special.
But yeah, no, I saw that people was chipping away at it.
People brought flamethrowers. People had fucking lighters that they were fucking using hairspray on. They used it like a torch.
Yeah. It was crazy. Somebody took it and started eating ice. Like it's not a special ice.
All right. We're going to go a few places with this, but I want to start here. No matter what, when Drake drops, the world is watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if he's a certified lover boy or a certified, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if she's A minor, right? It don't matter. You can't cancel Drake. You can't end Drake. You can't spread lies to end Drake. Drake is unendable. Drake is the biggest artist we have in the world right now. I don't care what the numbers say. I know Taylor's up there. She just dropped the album. I know Bad Bunny's up there. He dropped 2 albums since Drake last dropped.
Mm-hmm.
On May 15th, you will see again who pulls the numbers.
What do you think his project is going to be, though?
It's going to be... So, from what I've heard, but I think it's going to be a straight rap album. I think we're finally going to get the album that everybody's been wanting for years. I think we're going to get the rap. From track 1 to track... It'll probably be like 20.
Yeah.
Just straight rapping.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, over the years, you've got techno Drake, you've got pop Drake, you've got a little bit of everything
But
Drake.
every single one of his albums to this point, right? It has a little rap on it. It has a little pop on it. It has a little R&B on it. And then we have this straight R&B album that dropped. Mm-hmm. We actually did get a straight Drake rap album, which is what we got with 21 Savage.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Her Loss.
Her Loss.
We got EDM, house music, Drake. And then everything before that was kind of like a mixture. You got the R&B tracks. You got the radio track. You got the hit. I think he's finally going to give the fans what they've been asking him for 4 years. I don't think he wants radio play with this one. I don't think he cares about the streams. I don't think he cares about going number 1 again. He has the most number 1s. Why does he need another number 1? I guarantee you he'll have a number 1 on here.
Probably a couple.
But I don't think this album is catered for that. Mm-hmm. I think this one is to say, oh, y'all tried to end me? Oh, you tried to say that I'm BBL Drizzy? That I did this, that, and the third? You try to spread them lies? Okay, watch. I'm a knockoff Ross. I'm dead and Cole. Fuck Cole. He backed out. Fuck him. Right? Mm-hmm. We gonna take care of that little midget from the West Coast. Boy 5'5" talking tough. Right? Who else? Who else was dissing? I know it was Metro.
Metro.
I guarantee ain't no Metro track on here. But I heard Future and Thug were gonna be on there. I'm hearing Future and Thug gonna be on that album. But I don't think we get a song like Way Too Sexy.
No.
I don't think that's gonna be on there. I don't think that's the vibe we're coming for.
I hope not. I pray not. Not with the name of the album either.
No, I think the Iceman is gonna come and it's gonna be like a super villain.
Because I feel like the name of your album stands for something. It solidifies the structure. It solidifies like what is to come.
Yeah.
And what are you about to bring to us?
I'm also expecting Drake, and this is my first week projections, right? We don't ever do this with albums, but I want to do it with this one. I think Drake's going to do 1 million first week, which he hasn't done since Views.
It's a good prediction.
Which is really hard to do no matter who you are as an artist. 1 million first week is 1 million first week. Mm-hmm. I think there might be 10 rap albums in history that's ever done 1 million first week. I think Iceman will do 1 million first week. I think people have been waiting to hear from Drake since the beef. Mm-hmm. We've been waiting to see what's Drake going to do.
Like 2-3 years? 2 years?
A year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
I think it was summer 20. Was that 2020? No, 2024. Because last year was 2025.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it was summer 2024, and now we're getting this right before summer 2026. So it will have been about 2 years since the beef. I think he's going to address shit. I think he's going to tell us how he's living. I think he's going to talk about how he's got a $70 million jet and a house on acres that we can't afford, and some diamonds that come straight from Africa that are blood diamonds that cost $2.3 billion. I think he's going to talk his shit because Drake is the biggest in the game.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I have been anticipating like new Drake like music. So, and I'm not saying that I don't listen to Drake. I don't listen to it as heavy as you, but Drake is a great artist. I love Drake. I love the music that he produced. Do I feel like some of his albums were not for my taste in music? No. But I'm not going to take away from the fact that he is a dope ass artist. He's probably one of the greatest like of all time. He will definitely sit on that throne up there with the other greats. But Iceman is going to be an album that I do listen to. It is going to be an album that I've been anticipating hearing and expecting him to drop. So,
And I also feel like coming off of what we came off of, right?
mhm,
Which is the last thing that we heard from him was
her loss, or
no,
no,
was the beef.
yeah,
It
the
was
beef.
push ups and tailor made freestyle and family matters, and it was the responses.
Mhm.
And then we had, the rollout for this album, which is What Did I Miss When I Was Looking with Y'all and Cooking with Y'all and
Mhm.
dissing Bron. Because he's gonna diss LeBron James. He's gonna diss every single last person who he put on or fucked with him from the beginning, showed him love, and then turned their back on him because that's what was hot to do.
Mhm.
He turned on all y'all. Y'all fucked up. Y'all motherfuckers not getting a verse no more.
Yeah.
When you need that Drake stimulus package because your album sales is doing 80,000 first week, 70, 100,000 first week, you're not getting the Drake verse.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever getting that verse again. But even the people who turned their back on him, even the people who wanted to see him fail, even the people who were Team Kendrick and were blaring Not Like Us, I ain't let that shit play around me. I'm cutting that shit off. We not playing that fucking song. Right? But even the people who were on that side are anticipating this album.
Yeah.
They want to see what's happening next.
100%.
We tried to end you. It's kind of like when it comes, and it's in any form of creation, right?
Mhm.
You have the people who love you, and you have the people who hate you,
Mhm.
and both of them want to see what you're doing next.
Yeah.
Give us more reason to hate you. Give us more reason to call you out. Let me call you a bum. I'm gonna read every single one of your lyrics so I can know what you said and I can dissect it and I can make it into something, right? And on the other side, it's like, bro, I'm just a fan. Like, let me see what you got.
Right.
And we deal with the same type of thing with people every single week. We got people, oh, you said this, 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 and this. And you're this. And you did this, right? And then we got people like, hey, bro, like, man, I relate to that. That shit funny as hell.
Yeah.
It's any type of creation. TV shows, movies, rap, pop, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You create something and both sides want to see. And that's why I think it's going to do over 1 million.
Yeah.
Because he's so polarizing like that.
Yeah, it'll do very good. I already know that. Just off the strength of the name, and people want to see what he been not hiding, but what he's been standing off from doing for so long. A couple years now. So yeah, I'm excited to hear it. Can't wait.
All right, what did you think about the rollout? So obviously you've been off social media, but
Mhm.
rollout puts this block of ice out with the date on the inside, right? And just left it there. Just left it there and left it open to people's interpretation. This shit can melt and you could find out. You guys can come melt it and you can find out. And then as the entire rollout has been, the streamers come out. They stream what's going on. They stream looking for it. They create content out of it. It's the same thing like he's been doing with dropping the new songs, the singles off of it. Like, I'm going to do a stream, let everybody react, and then we're going to do it. And now he's opening more opportunity for other people in the culture to come and go ahead and get famous off of it.
Yeah. When it first dropped, I didn't know what to think of it. Genuinely. And I think it was right when I got off social media, but whenever it happened, I'm just like, what is he up to?
Yeah.
Did I think it was an album coming? Yes. Did I think it could possibly be a tour? Yes. But then in my head, I'm like, he hadn't dropped on new music lately, whatever. So there's no telling what it could be. Because then I'm like, he probably wouldn't crosshairs with the Chris Brown and Usher thing. Granted, they have nothing to do with each other.
He'll probably be on tour when Chris Brown and Usher.
Oh, probably. I could see it.
I definitely think he'll be on tour when they're on tour.
But yeah, I didn't know what to think of it. But like I said, I edged more towards an album dropping versus like a tour date.
Yeah.
So now that it's out, I'm like, okay, like I'm anticipating, I'm waiting on it. Can't wait to hear it. And I hope, and I don't think it will disappoint, but I'm saying like I hope it don't. And then
yeah, we'll see.
Can't wait.
Drake don't disappoint though. He delivers. Regardless
of what it is, he do deliver.
He delivers.
For not everybody though. So I'll say that much.
I'm not saying it is for everybody, but regardless, you can say, even if I don't like it, it's good music.
Right.
Like he did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll let you lead the Meg topic because the Meg thing is what we're doing next.
Okay. So also in the controversy world of celebrities, one of the biggest female artists, I guess you could say, has been dating for a while, was engaged also to a very popular celebrity / sports person, Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion. They were dating. They were engaged for, I'd say, about a year now, I guess.
Were they engaged?
They were engaged.
I didn't know they were engaged.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I read what Megan posted right,
she did say that he got cold feet, or he has cold feet, or something.
So I'm gonna read from straight off her story. She said, "Cheating had me around your whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Bitch, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all." So like I said, they were engaged. They've been together. I want to say they exclusively came out, I want to say maybe 2 years ago.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Can I say something? And they're going to hate on me for this. But, like, when are we going to come to terms that Megan is the problem? When every single last thing in your life ends tragically, or in cheating, or oh, he shot me in the foot, or oh, they stealing money from me, and this and that. You're the problem. You're the common denominator, and it's always issues. You don't ever end shit amicably. It doesn't ever end with, we're just moving our separate ways, right? Everything is a disaster that happens in your life. You're the problem.
And a lot of people gave Klay backlash basically because his dating track record has been pretty, like, good. Who he's dated.
Klay Thompson is known to be a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Currently, or was, I don't know what the status is currently, but Meg, I don't know if it was right before Megan, but Coco Jones. And then right before her was some other well-known.
He was dating Hannah Stocking.
Yeah, her.
But that's not what I mean. Everybody knows Klay gets bitches. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows Klay's out here, and he's just that dude. Like, he runs through them. He does what he does. He's not monogamous. Everybody knows that, right? Girls love that dude. Girls really, really love that dude, but then get mad when he is who you knew he was, right? Yeah. If I date a bitch that got 100 bodies, like I was talking about earlier, right? Or 200 plus.
Right.
I know what she is going into this. Why am I going to be surprised when she end up fucking somebody else? Why am I going to be surprised when she ends up not being loyal? When she ends up 100, she gave you the proof. Mm-hmm. Vice versa. Klay Thompson, you know who he is. When you get in a relationship, as much lovey-dovey shit as he plays, as much good boyfriend shit as he plays, at the end of the day, you are who you are at heart, right? Always. Don't matter. Motherfuckers don't change. What do they say? Leopards don't change their spots?
Mm-hmm.
If you know who this person that you're getting into a relationship is at the start, it goes good for 2 years. It ends because they go back to who they were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why you upset? You got 2 good years out of it. People always think they need to make it to the end when, honestly, that's most likely never the case. Who does making it to the end happen for anymore?
Yeah. But also, again, I'm a comments person. People just kept saying, like, Klay did that shit for Tori. And he sniped Megan ass just like Tori sniped her foot.
Do we really think, and you can answer this however you want, do we really think that Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot?
I don't think so. I watched the documentary.
Oh, there's a documentary.
You know, Megan did a documentary.
On what? Where can I watch this documentary?
I think it was Prime.
Okay. Yeah, I need to watch this.
It was
today.
The documentary was all on like everything between her and Tori and the friend or whatever. But yeah, I watched the documentary, and then I've also I kept up with the internet shit. I genuinely don't think Tori shot her in the foot.
I don't think Tori shot her in the foot neither, and I didn't watch the documentary.
At one point in the documentary, and I'm not trying to spoil nothing before you watch it, but at one point she said that Tori was like, before he shot her in the foot, I think he shot like 1 or 2 off or 3, maybe whatever, and basically screamed out at her like, "Dance, bitch." And like that's not funny, but
I can see a guy like me doing that, but like,
yeah, it just didn't add up. Like I'm not gonna. For one, I'm not. If I pull a gun, I'm not gonna aim at your feet. If I'm shooting,
well, like, okay, but let's just take this. Like, let's go into this scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're pointing at the ground and shooting at the ground and telling a bitch, "Dance, bitch," right? I'm not gonna say you're trolling, but you're not trying to end their life.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to instill fear. You're trying to mock them. You're trying to be like, fuck around, find out.
Yeah, but like that just goes back to and everybody handles like gun situations and everything like that differently. But me personally, I'm not pulling a gun out to scare you, to do any of that. I'm pulling it out like to shoot and kill. If I feel like, but I'm only pulling it out for the right reason, and that's to defend myself. But to pull it out just to shoot at the ground and be like, "Dance, bitch," it just didn't add up.
That
for
sounds
me.
some like Wild West, old school gangster bullshit.
Right. It didn't add up to
Don't
me.
get me wrong, that shit's fly.
Yeah.
But it just sounds made up.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like, you know that movie Will Smith was in? I think it was called Wild West.
Yeah.
It sounds like some shit that would have happened in that movie.
Maybe. But yeah, and then like the whole back and forth between like, yeah, I didn't do it, or Tori didn't shoot me, my friend did, or his friend. I think it was her friend. But like that whole thing, it was just like it's too much back and forth. It's too much he said, she said, but there's no factual evidence behind the fact of Tori shooting her.
So like video.
Right. Video, or they could have did a testing on like gunpowder residue on him. They did?
They did. That's how he got convicted. But also, okay, I'm not a ballistics expert, right? Mm-hmm. But if I took a gun out right now and I pointed right there and I shot, we will both have gunpowder residue on us.
Oh, 100%.
Because of the
how close we are. Yeah,
the explosion of the bullet, right? Obviously, we'd both get it on us. So if we're in the backseat of a car, we're actually closer than we are right now. Mm-hmm. If I'm shooting in the backseat of the car, everybody in this car right now has gunpowder on them.
Absolutely.
Every last person. There's residue on everybody. Mm-hmm. So,
and I don't think they tested the friend.
I don't know what they did. I didn't watch the trial.
But it was just so much. Like me personally, I don't think Tori did.
Me personally, I don't believe women.
We know.
I'm just saying.
We know. But yeah, nah. But yeah, just people just kept going in the comments like he did that shit for Tory, and then it was like plot twist. Clay and Tory was always cool with each other. This was the get back and blah blah blah. Like
That's a long get back.
it's a long ass get
I'm
back.
the type of guy that would do something like that though.
It sounds about right.
Like play the long game, get the get back.
Sounds about right.
Like, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Mm.
You just sit comfortably and you wait.
But yeah,
They don't call me the Riddler for no reason.
yeah, that's my take on it.
All right, last topic. I think, unless you have something.
No.
Okay. Have you ever been put in a position where?
Yes. No, just playing. Well, no. Wait.
Hey, yo.
No.
Where you're out in public
Mm-hmm.
and you see a former friend of yours, maybe a former close friend of yours that you do not fuck with at all anymore, right? But you're in public and you have to keep appearances up. You have to, if there's a perception out there, you know, you just kind of gotta go with it. And
Mhm.
maybe you're in a position where you can't wild the fuck out. How do you deal with that as an adult? How do you deal with seeing a former friend that you fell out with that you don't fuck with no more in public and like try not to make it awkward? Try not to make it a thing.
It can go one of two ways. Either we can coexist. I still be cordial, whether that's me speaking to you first or you speaking to me first. But it's not going to be a we're cool again, we're friends again. Like I'm not gonna hug you, dap you. None of that. We're not about to kick it and have a conversation and catch up on life. It's not gonna be that. And or the second option, we can just coexist and not speak at all, and just like move in a way where we could act like two random strangers, and it'd be that.
That's my favorite one.
Cause I know how to coexist with somebody that I don't fuck with no more, or that I'm not cool with, or that may still exist in this world, and I may pass you by because we may live in the same city, same state, like whatever. And if I just see you out, like it's bound to happen. Our chance is slim, depending on where you are.
I just don't like the awkward interaction.
Like the weird, like,
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's been a long time, whatever.
yeah,
Like, you know that I don't fuck with you. You know why I don't fuck with you. And vice versa. Maybe I know you don't fuck with me. And so why are we having this little small talk interaction?
there's no point.
Like, that friendship has run its course.
Mm-hmm.
Why we gotta act? And I do that a lot with my exes now.
Mhm.
Like, I'll see an ex in public and I'll just act like
You don't exist.
I don't know who you are.
Like we can coexist.
I'm not even gonna act like you don't exist. I'm gonna allow you to exist in that space. But like, do I walk up to random strangers and be like, "Hey, how you been?
No.
How are you doing?
Keep
How's
it
your day
pushing.
going?" Like, I don't do that.
Like if
So-
I see you in a distance and I'm like, oh, okay, they in the same vicinity as me. Cool. I'm gonna still move accordingly. If we happen to bump into each other or walk past each other, cool. If you speak to me, I'm not guaranteed that I'm gonna speak back, but we're coexisting. Life is still going to move accordingly. Life is still going to move on, and we still gonna be the people that we are.
I might hit you with a little head nod.
Maybe.
Like, what up?
If we make eye contact and you may nod or you may wave or you may say, hey, I give you a nod back, give you a wave back, hey, cool. And my natural thing is to say, hey, how you doing? But like, I don't expect for you to be like, stop me and be like, well, this has been going on, like blah, blah, blah. No. Hey, how you doing? Is just common courtesy.
I love the "Hey, how you doing?" and then keep it moving. Like, hey, what up?
100%.
How you doing? And then just keep walking.
Because don't like you
I'm
be
not
like,
stopping. I don't care
cool,
what your
good.
response is.
yeah.
I'm not stopping.
Yeah, you can say cool, good, I've been great, whatever. Okay, I'm glad to hear. I'm gonna keep it pushing. And that's not me saying like I'm saying I'm glad to hear that, but like in my head, I'm like, cool. And I'm keeping it pushing because it was just a common courtesy.
I feel like "how you doing" isn't a question. It's a greeting.
it's just a greeting.
Yeah. Like, I'm not asking you how you're doing. I don't care how you're doing. How you doing is just a greeting.
Yeah.
How you doing? Walk. Keep going.
It's that simple. It's just that simple.
I used to be like, "You straight?"
I feel like that's more of a like, I'm only saying this out of common courtesy, but like, don't answer and get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Like, hey, bro, you straight? Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, keep it pushing. You can coexist. You can not speak. You don't have to say shit.
Sometimes I answer the how you doing with the how you doing.
See.
You ain't ever done that?
I don't think I have.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Cause now neither of us have to answer.
That is fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
You asked me how I'm doing. I asked you how you're doing, and we're good. We moved on. Like, hey, we greeted each other. How you doing? Done.
I ain't think about that. But yeah, nah. Like I said, go one of two ways. Most of the time, it go the first way. I mean, the second way.
I hate the first way though, and I especially hate if somebody know you not fucking with them no more, and they like try to like.
Yeah, and I'm not the type to hold grudges or anything. No matter how we may have ended things or whatever, but like I'm cool off you.
Like, if you know I'm not fucking with you, don't walk up to me and try to dap me or hug me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
What did Big Sean say? You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah. Great song.
Like, there's no reason. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to try to force this. There's no reason to try to fake this. Like, I'm good. I don't know how you're doing. I don't care how you're doing, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I also am not holding grudges anymore at this point in my life. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of just like, you got to know when to move on from something that's no longer
benefiting you
in your best interest.
Yep.
I don't even think it necessarily has to be benefiting you, but if it's taking away from you, that's when you got to cut it off, right? Mm-hmm. It can be stagnant, like neither way is going. Mm-hmm. But if it's actively taken away from you, you got to kind of take a step back and be like, this shit is only doing harm.
Yeah, it ain't for me no more. So, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 129. Bro, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah,
it was just like numbers flashing in my head. 129 of Duce Nights with LV. That is Lonnie. I'm your famous Mexican. We are out of liquor.
We are out of liquor.
Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe on all platforms. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And just like that, we gone.